Okay, so I'm presuming you've clicked onto this video because you are having problems with getting that 2k badge. Well, fear no more, because in today's video I'm going to be giving you the tips that I use to get my 2k badge on Wraith. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Location is key. Starting off from the get-go in a location that you A, are aware of, or B, have good loot will determine how quickly you can get your 2k damage. My favourite location so far to drop out at the moment is Gauntlet, or what I like to call Octane Land. But your location could be completely different. When picking a location, you've got to consider how far away it is from where the battleship starts. The further you are away from it, the quieter the game is going to be. Now, if you have no idea on where to drop, then you can always consider hot dropping into different locations. Not only do you figure out what places could actually be really good for you, but you could also put yourself in a position to engage in combat in the early part of the game, which then could help you get to your 2k damage even faster. Next thing I want to touch upon is finishing off knocks. Guys, knocking your enemies isn't the end of it all. Finishing off enemies when down also goes towards your damage delta as well. You can award yourselves that additional bit of damage that you need to hit that 2k damage badge. So help your teammates out by finishing off their enemies for them, or to finish off your own enemies. Now, let's move on to the biggest part, the weaponry, the main thing that's going to help you get your 2k badge. You want to consider picking a loadout that not only are you comfortable with, but will also help you deal a huge amount of damage towards enemies and get the job done. For my ideal loadout, I like to have a light ammo weapon and then an energy weapon as my secondary. The best combo that I would say works best for me, and probably would work best for you guys, is the R301 and the Havoc rifle. The Havoc itself is an unstoppable damage dealing machine. The devs said that they nerfed it, but trust me, this weapon is still a beast. And to partner the Havoc up with the R301, it's an unbeatable loadout as well. I've got a video coming soon explaining the top 10 best weapons that you can use in Apex Legends Season 5, so I recommend you guys consider subscribing so you can check that out when I actually upload it. But just before we get into the final one, I want to give a quick bonus tip to you guys that I recommend you guys do, and that is to solo queue. Trust me, I know what some teammates are like when you play solo, but trust me on this one, if you are playing with teammates who are less decent than yourself, then you may be given more opportunities to down and finish off enemies, resulting in you getting your 2k badge. The reason why I got my 2k badge was actually because I was playing with two other teammates with no communications, I didn't know how they played, and we were playing a lot more passive. Now, this was the perfect opportunity for me, as they could allow me to get my loot, get myself set up, and then work towards getting and reaching my 2k badge. Now let's move on to the final tip, and we're going to move on to one that might scratch your head when I say it, but actually playing passive can also help contribute to you getting a 2k damage badge. Hear me out, okay? So let's say you and your teammates push into a location without scouting an area first. You are then going to put yourself and your teammates in a position where you could get third partied and actually sent back to the lobby. Always consider playing passive, especially if the next zone is on you. Let the enemies make their way to you so you can pick them off one by one, because if you don't, you can make a massive mistake that could actually cost you the chance of getting your 2k badge. And boys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys found this informative. Let me know as well in the comment section down below when you hit 2k damage and if my video helped you in any way. And if not, then just tell me how close you've been hitting to 2k damage on your legend. I would love to hear what you guys are saying, and I would love to hear how close you are to hitting 2k. Also guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and guys, my name's been Johnny, and I'll see you all later. Peace.